Do you have ephemera coming out of your ears? Do you struggle to corral that chaos? Let's talk about it. So the first thing you need to consider is your space. Do you have a lot of it? Do you have a small corner tucked away in a dining room somewhere? That's really going to determine how much ephemera you should have or how much you should get rid of. The next thing you need to consider is how you use it. So your time is super important. Are you a junk journaler or a scrapbook fanatic? Then maybe you're the person who's going to have more ephemera than, say, a person like me. I don't use it a whole lot. I use it in a pinch. So I'm not going to have nearly the quantities that somebody who does junk journaling is going to have, because many times they're creating their own ephemera out of newspapers and magazines and little bips and bobs, maybe the inside of a fortune cookie. Who knows? But you're likely to have more ephemera than I am. So how do you corral that chaos? Well, organization is a very personal thing, and you need to consider how you use it, how you like to use it. Do you want everything accessible all the time? Do you need everything to be tidy and tucked away for your next artistic creation? And then the how of how you organize. That's also super important. Do you like to organize on a very broad note, say by size or color or brand? Do you like to keep collections together? Let's say you did florals, but you like to break things down to make it easier to find. So in your floral collection, you may have it broken down by color, which to me makes sense, but not to everybody. So you really have to take a look at how you organize first. Look at your space, how much time do you use it, and then how do I organize personally? Let me show you some containers that I have in my house. Out shopping, IKEA is a favorite place, and maybe something will ring true to you. Let's take a peek. So let's take a look at my space, okay? I have shelves like this very narrow Billy bookcase. I happen to use it for my storage of dies and stamps. Maybe you have plastic drawers, like how I keep my paper scraps. Maybe it's just shelving under a desk. Maybe you use your furniture for storage, like these Alex drawers that are very narrow and need some sort of containment within. Maybe you use cube storage. What works and what doesn't? That's what you need to figure out. If having it tucked away doesn't work for you, then you need to figure out a storage solution that keeps it front and center. I'd love to hear how you store your ephemera and what kind of organization techniques you use. Let me know in the comments below. Okay, so bins can be purchased, containers can be purchased just about anywhere, from the dollar store to IKEA to the container store, and even just looking around your house for stuff that would most generally be disposed of is a great opportunity for storage for ephemera. Now, if you watched my organization video, you know that I use fridge bins. So this is some of my ephemera, okay, and these I obviously kept with the brand and in its packaging. It's what works for me. I don't use a ton, but I have some. So this is just a little fridge bin that sits underneath my desk. Another way, where did I put it? Another way is this dollar store container. Now inside this container, I have photo bin storage that I got at Dollar Tree, at Tuesday Morning when they were still open. So it's been ages. But these are available all over the place, from Michael's to Joann's, you name it. And inside, I have ephemera storage as well, because apparently I got rid of the packaging for this. So, oops, well, it's on the floor now. Give me a second. That also lives under my desk. Now, what if you have bookshelves, standard bookshelves or a shelf in a closet? So some options for that. How about a magazine rack to corral the chaos and be able to just pull one out when you need it? Inside my magazine rack, I have Dollar Tree envelopes. These are just plastic thin envelopes. And this is how I keep all my plastic and acetate and packaging. But you could certainly store ephemera in here. You could put baggies on the inside of those if you wanted, let's say you wanted this one to be all floral. Well, you could use quart size or sandwich bag size, depending on what you have, plastic bags for inside of here. So just label it floral and keep all your floral. Maybe you're the person who needs to sort by color. This would be a great opportunity for that. And then it can just be put away. There are loads of storage containers, and we're going to get into that a little bit later. But what about furniture? I have 2 sets of Alex drawers. I don't plan on using them as ephemera containers, but maybe you do because that's what you have. So there's lots of options for that. When I was at IKEA the other day, I bought 2 containers. These were $2.99 when I bought them because they were on a winter sale. And they are specifically made for the Alex drawers, and they have compartments. I believe that these are technically like kitchen storage, but that's a great place to look. You know, anything that can be used in a kitchen drawer to separate whatever you have in your kitchen. But this can also be a great way to sort your ephemera. Larger ephemera, smaller stuff that'll fit in here. But this is a great opportunity. I found these really cool dividers by the Alex drawers, but these kind of fit in a wider drawer, not in these narrow ones. But look at all the space that it has in it. This one is called Kugis. I don't know if I'm saying that correct, but they were $10 each, and they will fit into a flat drawer, and they stack. This is a lot sturdier and kind of cool. What about pegboard? If you have wall space, you can hang pegboard and hang your ephemera just like you'd find in a store on J-hooks. And they have lots of different accessories to go with them as well. What if you don't have the money, but you have the drawer space? Look around your house for options. This is an ice cream container, and it's got a great screw top lid. And I used this for ephemera for a long time. Now it's got beads in it. So your storage and your organizational skills will change over time based on how you use it. I eat a ton of mushrooms, and the container that the mushrooms come in is a great container that I would normally throw away, but it's a great art container to corral little things. This would be great for ephemera or paint bottles, but it could fit in a drawer as well, and they're all uniform in size. So this will also fit nicely on a shelf. Other containers. These I got at IKEA. Again, another winter clearance. These were, I think, 45 cents a piece, and these were 35 cents a piece. But these stack. So anything that stacks, including this, would work if you're the type of person who just wants to pull it all out and have a good play. So maybe I stack all my florals in this, and I've got them sorted by colors. I can certainly P-touch or put vinyl on it with my Cricut. Lots of options here. Same thing with this. So those are great containers. Maybe you have plastic drawers that you could repurpose and reuse. Now I've got, I don't know, maybe 4 different sizes of plastic drawers in my closet. Some work and some don't. This little one didn't work for what I originally had it. I had my Copics in here. But because they were in my closet, I didn't really use them or reach for them because they weren't accessible to me. But maybe this is a great opportunity for ephemera. I can label the drawer once again, florals, pink florals, blue florals, red florals, whatever. And then I can just take the drawer, or in this case, this is small enough, I can take the whole unit. What if you don't want or can't spend the money on containers? Well, no problem. I did a video recently on how to make your own custom size gift box, and I will link that above for you. But that's a great exercise for using up scrap paper that's just hanging out in your closet, not doing anything, and create personalized size storage for your drawers. All you have to do is measure and then use my little free PDF on how to make that. Super simple. Here's 3 or 4 examples. This one is a lid for something that I made, but I just made the lid. But this works good for me. I actually use it on my desk. These are lids for deeper ones. And then you could always stick them together. A piece of tape over the side would stick them together if you didn't want them to move inside your desk drawer. And here's another one. So as you can see, I have stuff in it. So this would be a great opportunity to make your own size, and you could make it any size you want. So it's kind of a win-win there. Let's see, what else? Oh, iris containers. Iris containers are 12 by 12. You can get them on sale from time to time, but maybe you have a bunch of them. This would be a great opportunity for ephemera. You could certainly use baggies inside of this, or you could just leave it all loose. Just depends on what you have. So let me set this down. There's lots of options. You can use CD containers. I got these on Amazon 10 years ago. You could put small ephemera in here. These are the plastic containers, I don't know if you can see this, that I use for my storage of stamps and dies. Scrapbook.com has storage envelopes in a multitude of sizes. These are thicker, heavier weight. You can close them a little bit better. If I have 2 hands, I can close it even better than that. So it would store your ephemera more effectively if you didn't want it to escape. Now, if you have all of that in your iris containers, you could certainly use a baker's box. This is just a file box that I had out in the garage. And this will fit in just fine. And you could fit, I don't know, maybe 4 of them in here, and then take the whole box out to your workspace. So there's a lot of options. It really does depend on what you have and how you use it. Now, I'm going to suggest one other thing. And this is a super, super hard one for me. Blind purge. You heard it. If you are so overrun and overwhelmed with what you have in your space, sometimes you just need to get rid of it so you can clear the clutter, and then maybe keep a handful of small, a handful of medium, a handful or larger of your large size ephemera, and then sort it. Maybe you just need 3 iris containers and it fits into a box and sits on your shelf and you can pull the whole thing out. But I hope these options gave you some food for thought on how you can corral your chaos with ephemera storage. If you liked my organization, please check out the other organization videos I'll link at the end. Until next time, I'll see you real soon.